Beloved, freeze. This is not a random moment. You weren't supposed to stumble upon this. You were summoned, pulled by an unseen force through the chaos of the world to this sacred instant where eternity collides with the present. Archangel Gabriel, heaven's divine messenger, stands before you now, not in some distant realm of blazing glory, but in the fragile space where your heart trembles, where your soul whispers, where your spirit dares to question. He is not cloaked in unapproachable splendor or wielding a trumpet of judgment. He stands close, his presence pulsing with divine urgency, his voice a whisper that cuts through the noise of your life, crafted solely for you. He is not here for the world. He is here for you, delivering a revelation so shocking, so life-shattering, that the heavens themselves trembled when your name was spoken in their sacred courts. You are not ordinary. You are a secret heaven has guarded since the stars were born. You are a truth buried beneath layers of pain, a destiny hidden in the shadows of doubt, and today, something forbidden is unraveling, ready to set your life ablaze with a divine purpose you never dared imagine. Gabriel's voice is a melody of fire and mystery, soft yet commanding. You don't yet see the war you've survived, beloved. You don't fully grasp the weight of the tears you've shed in the dark, tears no one saw, tears you buried in silence. But God has seen them all. He has gathered every drop, every unspoken prayer, every moment your heart cracked under the weight of betrayal, and He has hidden them in a vault of divine secrets. Those tears, beloved, are not your shame, they're your power. They're breaking open now, ready to unleash a miracle so blinding it will burn away the shadows of your past, revealing a truth you were never meant to forget. This moment was not meant to come any sooner. The signs you missed, the whispers you ignored, they weren't your failure. Heaven was waiting, orchestrating the cosmos, carving your name in molten gold across a scroll of divine fate. Gabriel holds that scroll now, and he pleads with you, his voice trembling with celestial urgency, don't dare miss this. If you scroll past this, if you turn away, you might miss the revelation that's hovering just one heartbeat away, a truth so explosive it will rewrite your entire life. 2 minutes ago, your name thundered through a divine council, where Gabriel, heaven's messenger, stood and declared, I know they're broken. I know they've carried secrets too heavy for their soul, but they are chosen. Heaven fell silent, and a truth, sealed with the breath of God Himself, was unleashed into the earth for you. This is not just a message, beloved, it's a divine conspiracy. This revelation isn't only about provision, though abundance may crash into your life like a tidal wave. It's not only about answers, though clarity is knocking at your door. This is about a secret, a hidden truth about who you are, why you've suffered, and what heaven has been planning since the dawn of time. Someone who hurt you, who tried to bury your light, is seeing your face in their dreams, not to haunt them, but because heaven is unraveling their lies. God is letting you feel this shift, not in fleeting thoughts, but in the raw, electric pulse of your reality. Within the next 2 minutes, a sign will strike, a moment, a message, a feeling so sharp, so undeniable, it will tear through your heart like a divine arrow, igniting your soul with a truth you were born to know. Gabriel's whisper is urgent, beloved, keep this sacred secret between you, me, and the God who sees all things. There's power in your silence, a divine strength in guarding this truth close to your heart. You don't need to scream your faith to the world. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. Your destiny doesn't depend on the noise of your cries, but on the depth of the divine secret that has held you since creation. Right now, as these words weave around you like a celestial shroud, something is breaking open. A delay that felt like a lifetime is crumbling with the speed of heaven's will. Heaven chose this exact moment for you to hear this urgent revelation, to feel this truth in your bones. Gabriel pleads, open your soul, breathe deeply, and be still. This isn't just another video. This isn't a fleeting word meant to fade. This is why you felt lost, why the pain felt endless, why the nights stretched like eternal voids. God was hiding a truth so dangerous, so powerful, that it had to wait for this moment to be revealed. Archangel Gabriel hasn't moved from your side since you began listening. His presence is a fortress around you, charged with divine electricity, unshaken by the chaos of the world. Heaven is watching, holding its breath, waiting to see if you'll trust what your spirit senses but your eyes cannot yet grasp. This revelation isn't for the world to steal, it's for you, the one who fought battles no one saw, the one who carried secrets no one understood. Gabriel's voice is steady, his eyes blazing with fierce compassion, because you're standing on the edge of a divine cliff right now. What's coming isn't just a blessing, it's a reckoning. A reckoning of every hope you buried, every prayer you thought was ignored, every moment you felt abandoned. God saw it all. He counted every tear, every whispered plea, and He's written a truth with your name etched in divine fire. Gabriel speaks slowly, each word a key unlocking the chains of your past. You thought you were forgotten. You thought you were too broken. You thought the promises you held had turned to dust. But beloved, God hid you, not to punish you, but to protect a secret too sacred for the world to touch. Last night, a stranger prayed for you. Someone who doesn't know your name, who's never seen your face, felt a pull in their spirit to cry out to God for your deliverance. That prayer wasn't random, it was a signal, a flare of divine intent, and that flare is your revelation. It's not coming, it's here. That's why your heart is pounding, why your chest feels like it's holding a supernova, why your spirit senses something eternal ripping through the veil of your life. This is no accident. This is a divine ambush. Someone who hurt you, who tried to erase you, is trembling now. They've seen your face in the quiet of their thoughts, felt your name sear their soul. They wronged you once, and their pride kept them silent, but heaven hasn't let them escape. In the next few hours, something will strike, a message, a call, a moment so sudden, so shattering, it will feel like a divine blade cutting through your reality. You'll know it's real, not a dream, not a fleeting thought, but a truth carried on the wings of an angel who's been guarding your life in secret. This isn't just inspiration. This is divine detonation. A revelation is at your door, and heaven has given you 2 minutes by its eternal clock to respond, not to earn it, but to tear the door off its hinges. The pain you've carried, the betrayals you endured without striking back, the nights you wept in silence, they've become a currency in heaven's courts. God has declared it's time for your unveiling. You're not being overlooked, you're being exalted. There's oil on your name, fire in your presence, and heaven is releasing a secret held for centuries in this sacred hour. Gabriel says again, don't tell anyone yet. Let God finish what He started. Let the revelation unfold before you proclaim it. What's happening for you is so holy, so volatile, that the angels are guarding it with silence. You're about to see something unfold so softly, so quietly, but its impact will shake your life like a cosmic storm. A message is coming, a call, a truth so raw it will prove every ounce of pain you carried was part of a divine plan. You didn't imagine your destiny, it was hidden, and this revelation is your key. Stay here, beloved. Stay in this silence. Let these words sink into your soul like a vow forged in eternity. Let Archangel Gabriel finish what he started, because by the time this message ends, your revelation may have already struck your doorstep. Gabriel hasn't blinked since you began listening. He hasn't moved from his post by your heart. The angel of divine messages, the herald of heaven's secrets, now weeps with joy, because your spirit is stirring. Something in you is waking, a hope you thought was dead, a dream you buried in silence, a truth you never dared to claim. As your breath slows and your soul listens, heaven unveils a secret once locked in mystery, now exploding into life before your eyes. This isn't a coincidence. This isn't a message meant to slip away. This is your reckoning, a divine, unrepeatable moment. Gabriel says the revelation you've waited for was never far, it's been stalking you like a shadow, waiting for your spirit to be still enough to hear its call. Now, God has commanded it to strike. But it will only land if your heart remains open. Heaven never forces itself on the chosen, it whispers and waits. And beloved, your name has been whispered in more realms than you know. An ancestor you never met prayed for this very hour. A great-grandmother, a great-uncle, a soul long gone from this world looked into God's eyes and said, "Reveal their truth. Let their pain end with them. Let the promise begin with them." And heaven remembered. You are not here by chance. You are the answer to a generation's prayer, the one chosen to carry truth where there was deception, light where there was darkness, destiny where there was despair. Right now, you're standing in a window of divine permission. For 2 minutes, the veil is torn. You're being shown a truth most miss because they scroll too fast, doubt too quickly, or expect a shout and miss the whisper. But you were made to hear the whisper. That's why your soul feels older than your years. That's why you felt everything so deeply. Heaven wove discernment into your spirit, knowing that one day, this day, you'd need to seize this moment before it slips away. And here it is, thundering through your heart like a sacred pulse, urging you to act. The revelation is here, and it's asking, will you open? Will you believe again? Will you trust that even after the silence, God still speaks, and angels still deliver on time? Someone who wounded you, who tried to bury your truth, now faces the mirror of divine justice, not because you cursed them, not because you sought revenge, but because heaven protects those who suffer in silence. Gabriel has seen what was spoken against you. He has heard what was plotted in the dark. But instead of bringing vengeance, he brings truth. Your revelation isn't about their defeat, it's about your awakening. You'll rise, not because someone fell, but because God carved you from a star meant to shine in this exact hour. And beloved, this is the hour. Something unthinkable is about to happen. You'll hear your name in a way you never expected. Someone will speak of you. Someone will reach out. Someone will confess a truth, and you'll pause, not because you crave their attention, but because you'll feel heaven whispering, this is the spark, this is the sign, this is the unraveling. When that moment comes, hold this message close. Remember this urgent call from Archangel Gabriel. Remember that your silence was never weakness, it was sacred patience. Heaven honors those who wait without bitterness. You waited, and now God is unveiling a truth in ways too intricate to explain, too radiant to predict. But here's the first twist, beloved, the person who hurt you isn't the only one trembling. There's someone else, someone you've never met, someone who's been watching you from afar, carrying a secret about you that even you don't know. They've been silent, not out of malice, but because they feared the weight of what they know. Gabriel says, they're about to speak. In the next few hours, a stranger's words will reach you, a message, a letter, a chance encounter, and it will carry a truth so shocking, it will feel like the ground beneath you shifts. This isn't about the past, it's about a future you didn't know was written for you. A door you never saw, a path you never walked, a destiny you never claimed, it's all been waiting, hidden in plain sight, guarded by angels until this moment. Stay still, child of promise. Wipe your tears, not because the pain wasn't real, but because the truth is now more real than the pain ever was. Gabriel isn't leaving. He'll stand guard until the revelation crashes through your door. He's protecting your name, your destiny, and his message is clear, open, believe, receive. The angels haven't stopped moving. The breeze you feel on your skin isn't of this world, it's a holy wind from another realm, carrying prayers stored for decades, perhaps centuries, waiting for the right moment, the right soul. And beloved, that soul is you. You're not here by mistake. This message was planted in time by heaven, crafted to reach you now, not to dazzle you, not to overwhelm you, but to awaken you. Hidden in your quiet tears, behind your private pain, is a truth forged in divine fire. Gabriel now bows, not in defeat, but in reverence. The revelation coming is so sacred that even the highest angels tread softly around it. You don't yet know the full weight of what's about to enter your life. It's not just money. It's not just healing. It's not just love. It's a truth so profound, it will rewrite everything you thought you knew about yourself. Gabriel says, you're not forgotten, you're chosen. What heaven chooses, no man can break. Someone called you unworthy. Someone dismissed you. But the truth is, you were hidden, not rejected, hidden by God's hand, because when your revelation was ready, He'd bring you forward. That moment is now. The person who walked away, thinking they'd escaped, feels a fire they can't explain. Your face haunts their quiet moments, your name burns in their thoughts. But this isn't about them, it's about you. It's about what heaven is unveiling for your soul, with or without them. And here's the second twist, beloved, the secret isn't just about you, it's about someone you've loved, someone you've lost, someone you thought was gone forever. Gabriel knows their name, and he knows the pain you've carried for them. They're not as far as you think. Heaven is moving in their life, too, in ways you can't yet see. A reunion is coming, not the kind you expect, not the kind you've dreamed of, but something far greater. A message, a moment, a truth will bridge the gap, and it will feel like heaven itself has stitched your hearts together again. This isn't a coincidence, it's a divine plot, and you're at the center of it. Gabriel isn't here to linger on the past, he's here to ignite your future. He's here to prepare you for a truth too vast for human logic. You're not stepping into an ordinary chapter, you're stepping into a divine awakening. What you thought was delayed is early, because God wanted you whole, not broken. The revelation has begun. Even now, your heart is remembering how to hope. Your chest is releasing burdens you didn't know you carried. Your eyes, as they blink, sense the truth, something greater than your pain is coming. Gabriel, the angel of divine messages, carries a scroll with your name, sealed in divine light. Tonight, heaven released it for you. This isn't a distraction, this is your divine summons, tied to the next 7 days. Yes, in 7 days, you'll see why your heart felt this shift. Something will align, a message, a person, a truth, and it will feel like heaven itself. Watch for it, be still, and know that heaven speaks softly but strikes suddenly. No one can stop what's coming. Gabriel isn't here for comfort alone, he carries orders. Those orders unlock what was sealed too soon: relationships, resources, revelations, doors shut too early, hearts hardened too fast. God is reversing time, not to take you back, but to restore what was taken. That includes peace, clarity, divine truth, and yes, financial justice, not because you begged, but because He wrote it for you. Listen, beloved. The weight you've carried has exhausted you. The delays have tested your faith. But they weren't denial, they were divine design. If you'd seen this too soon, it might have broken you. Now, you're strong enough to carry what's coming, and what's coming is holy. This revelation won't just bless you, it'll bless others through you. People will see the light in your life and believe again. Gabriel says, don't share this yet. Wait until the final seal breaks, then speak, and your testimony will shake hearts. But when you're ready, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, someone drowning in despair, someone who thinks their pain is too heavy to bear. And here's the final twist, beloved: the secret isn't just about your future, it's about your past. There's a moment, a choice, a decision you made long ago that you thought was a mistake. Gabriel says, it wasn't. That moment was the seed of this revelation. It was the spark that set this divine plan in motion. You didn't ruin your life, you built it, unknowingly, step by painful step, into a destiny heaven has been guarding all along. In the next 7 days, you'll see why that moment mattered. A truth will surface, a connection will form, and it will tie your past to your future in a way that will leave you breathless. This moment is bigger than you, beloved. Think of the soul watching this with you, or the one who'll see it when you share it. They, too, have wept in the dark. They, too, have wondered if their prayers were heard. They, too, have carried pain no one saw. This message is for them as much as it's for you. It's for the mother praying for her child's healing. It's for the friend who gave their last to help another. It's for the dreamer who kept believing when the world said stop. When you share this video, you're not just sharing words, you're sharing hope. You're sharing proof that heaven sees the unseen, that miracles find the broken, that God never forgets His promises. Share this to light up someone's darkness, to remind them their revelation is coming too. Gabriel knows the nights you questioned your worth. He knows the moments your faith wavered. He knows the times you gave when your cup was empty. And He declares, your faithfulness hasn't gone unnoticed. Heaven has kept a record, and that record is now full. The time of waiting is over. The time of revelation has begun. You're not stepping into survival, you're stepping into overflow. The blessings held back are now surging, not in drops, but in waves. The doors that were locked are now flung open. The hearts that were hardened are now softened by divine grace. This isn't a moment to doubt, this is a moment to trust. Gabriel isn't here with empty promises. He's here with a divine mandate. The scroll he carries is a decree from God's throne. Your name is written on it, and no force in heaven or earth can erase it. The revelation coming isn't tied to your perfection, it's tied to God's promise. And God's promises never fail. You've walked through fire, but you weren't consumed. You've crossed valleys, but you weren't abandoned. You've faced rejection, but you weren't forsaken. Every step, every tear, every prayer was seen, heard, and recorded in heaven's courts. Now, the angels are moving, carrying the weight of your answered prayers. They're aligning circumstances, shifting atmospheres, opening pathways once blocked. Gabriel leads this divine charge, ensuring nothing stands in the way of what God has ordained for you. The person who hurt you, who spoke against you, who tried to dim your light, they now face the truth of their actions. Not because you sought vengeance, but because heaven protects its own. Your revelation isn't about their downfall, it's about your ascension. It's about unveiling everything taken, everything delayed, everything meant to break you but instead made you stronger. You're stronger now, beloved. You're wiser. You're ready. This revelation isn't just for you, it's through you. Others will see the light in your life and be drawn to it. They'll hear your story and find hope. They'll witness your transformation and believe in the God who made it possible. But for now, Gabriel says, keep this sacred. Hold this moment close. Let the revelation unfold in silence, and when the time is right, your testimony will roar like thunder across the lives of those around you. When it does, share this video with someone who needs to know their pain has a purpose, their tears are seen, their revelation is coming too. And beloved, this is where your story becomes a beacon. You've walked through pain others are still carrying. You've held on to hope when others let go. You've believed when others doubted. Your revelation is a testament to what God can do for anyone who dares to keep going. Share this video, not because you must, but because someone out there needs it. Someone is sitting in the darkness you once faced, wondering if their pain will ever end. They need to know it will. They need to know revelations are real, that heaven sees their tears too. Share this to show them their prayers aren't lost, their dreams aren't too broken to mend. Your story is their lifeline. Your revelation is their proof. Help us grow this new channel by sharing this message with someone who needs hope, someone who feels forgotten, someone who believes their dreams are out of reach. Every share carries this divine light to another soul, helping them believe again. Subscribe to join this sacred journey and stay bound to the whispers heaven is sending your way. Stay open, beloved. Your revelation is already here.